Let's talk about Apple this morning. Now, we already talked about the big Apple news that the company became the first streaming service to win an Oscar for Best Movie for its film Coda. Tim Cook actually tweeting this morning, congratulations to the cast and crew of that movie. But the stock's under pressure. It's not higher, which you might expect after a company wins an Oscar. But rather, there's a report out of Nikkei that the company is cutting back on its productions of its iPhone SE. That's the entry-level phone that it makes. It's by about 20% next quarter compared with its original plan. Again, that's according to Nikkei. And that's on signs that maybe demand's being hurt a little bit. You have what's going on with Ukraine. You have what's going on with inflation. So the stock is not taking that much of a hit, but it's down by almost 1% this morning.
And there has been an interesting move in Apple, Julie. I mentioned this with a nice fancy chart from BTIG in today's morning brief newsletter. Over the past 8 sessions, coming into today, Apple stock was up 15.5%. Really one of the biggest moves over the past decade, according to BTIG's Jonathan Krinsky, a technical strategist there. And really that has been in large part because Apple is being seen as a safe haven trade at a time where energy prices are soaring and hitting the broader markets more broadly, depending on the session, of course. But still, this report, Julie, suggests perhaps Apple may not be that safe haven trade. So it'll be interesting to see if Apple unwinds some of those recent gains.
Yeah, I just wanted to check on the suppliers as well. We tend to watch the suppliers when we get news like this. So you can watch a Micron or a Qorvo, seeing a little bit of a mixed trade here this morning. Qorvo, by the way, taking a bigger hit as well because it was downgraded to neutral over Goldman Sachs, which says that the macro backdrop is more challenging for some of the chip makers. But good to keep a watch on these stocks, too, if we're watching what's going on with Apple.